So I'm still chipping away at the Let's Play series, but today I thought I would do a shorter video showing you guys and telling you guys about the new boss related to the crystalline biome in Core Keeper. So first of all, how do you end up finding the biome? Well, the biome is going to end up being 12,000 or 1,200, sorry, blocks away from spawn. So you can see in the top right in brackets, this is 1218. So what I traditionally end up doing is setting up a line of question marks and whatever else, and then we basically just kind of go through this area searching. I found the most luck at 1250 actually, but you can see as you kind of travel in these at these distances away from your spawn, you can find bigger crystal biomes, you can find smaller ones, whatever. Ultimate goal is to get a nuclear battery, which is going to end up being one of the drops from the alien wave defense thing, and then you put it down in a little house with a bed and stuff, and you'll end up getting this NPC. He's going to end up selling you the bait pillar, which is going to end up being the boss summoning tool. And while you can actually find the boss just roaming out in the ocean, it can be pretty difficult to narrow down its path. So that's where at this dude right here, you're going to be able to buy the Atlantean Worm scanner. So this is going to end up being the new scanner that is required in order to end up seeing the new boss. And I'll insert some footage here from the Let's Play that I'm still working on. This is going to be how you'll use it, and then the boss is going to end up showing up. What you can do from this point is kind of tell its trajectory. If you haven't explored much of the ocean, it's going to end up being quite difficult for you. But you can see I've actually marked a couple different skull points. I'd recommend that you do this because for every time that you have to spawn the boss, you might have to use a scanner, just because again the boss is going to be exploring, but good luck finding it. So what we did is systematically marked all of the different main locations that we saw the boss spawn, and you can actually get really lucky. What happened with me and my friend is we actually put down the bait to summon the boss, killed the boss, and then we put down the bait in the same location, and we heard a roar because the boss spawned nearby enough that the bait was active and worked on him again. The boss itself is pretty self-explanatory. He's going to end up being this crazy giant worm, and you shoot at his weak points to have him split apart. If you're not really super overpowered or don't have like the rune song or phantom spark, phantom spark, not the rune song, that doesn't matter. You might want to be careful with overdoing it. So if you are super prepared, have tons of food and stuff like that, you can just go crazy and start really pushing the envelope, having him split apart into tons of different forms. Generally speaking, you're gonna have to have one of the faster boats because this guy's primary form of attack is going to be ramming right into you. He can destroy all of the blocks that he runs into, so make sure that if you set up a teleporter, it's not nearby. And when you split him apart into the smaller babies, those ones will actually shoot out big gaps of electricity. So that's why you want to be careful not to overdo it, because if you have like the whole screen covered in electricity, it can be really, really difficult to manage. So usually what we would do is pick off one at a time and then just finish that one off. But eventually later on, as we got more confident with the boss, you know, we started just fighting a bunch of them at once. Now, the boss drop tables are pretty lackluster this time. I don't know why, but there's actually only the one armor piece that he can drop. He'll also drop a new food item, which will give you perma health. You can only eat it once to gain perma health, of course. And then otherwise, he just drops like a bunch of fish. And his trophy, obviously, but it's so strange to me that we have a boss that doesn't really have new tools or gadgets or anything. He doesn't have a new set of armor, like an entire set. He's just got a helmet. So I don't know if that was an oversight from the devs or, frankly speaking, something that they're going to add later, but it definitely made us question, like, oh man, how rare is the rest of the armor, because we fought him like so many times. And then after just not getting any other pieces of armor, we've concluded that he's just like either the drop tables are bugged or he just has the helmet, because we ended up hopping in creative mode and saw that he didn't have any gear other than that. But yeah, anyways, again, just a quick reminder that if you kill the boss, try putting down its bait immediately, because then you might not need to use a scanner and you might get lucky. But other than that, the update is amazing. There's a lot of other things that we can explore with the update, but today I wanted to just focus on the boss itself. And I think that this is a really cool boss. The crazy thing is, it's not actually considered a new Titan. So more than likely, this is just me speculating, but I think what's going to happen is based on all the alien tech and everything like that, we might end up going up to a higher level in the caves, if not the surface. And then that's when the next 3 Titans will start showing up. I don't know what the plan is with Core Keeper, but I think that it's really cool and I'm looking forward to it. Anyways, be sure to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more Core Keeper. At least for a little bit, I'm going to be doing some Core Keeper videos. You know, I'm consistently playing this game on the channel off and on, just because as I end up exploring all of the new content, I kind of move on from it until there's new content again. But it is something that I've consistently been playing, and I can highly recommend this game very, very easily. It's just an absolutely amazing game.